Hey everybody, Saturday. It's about 7:15ish. Today's the day that we're gonna bike to Hamilton. So I met up with the bike crew at the corner here, and we're off. Begin by going down College Street, down Lansdowne, onto Ronsonsville, and cross over the Gardner, and now we're on the lakeshore. For the most part, it's a nice ride. There's some construction on the trail there once we get into Etobicoke. I've recorded this ride before, so kind of trimmed it down a bit. And mostly we're just following Google Maps, and it seems good for the most part. There's only like a few times when it's like recommends us go on the road when there was like a bike trail. Right now we took a little bit of a detour off the waterfront trail. We met up with Kate. It's I don't know, one of Dandy's friends, I guess. And yeah, we just keep on riding on. So yeah, Etobicoke is pretty nice. If there wasn't a waterfront trail, it's just like a quiet neighborhood that we're biking through. Lots of nice sights here. And then when we cross over this bridge, this is where Mississauga begins, along that river. And still, nice trails. Sometimes through parks, sometimes you go up and around an industrial area. And there's like baseball diamonds around. We were gonna stop at this like cafeteria food thing, but they don't open until like 11 or something, maybe 10. Had a nice patio though. It would have been nice to eat here. I ate a pepperoni stick anyway, so I'm like, I brought snacks. This bridge smelled like poopy. At least I think it was that bridge. And yeah, now we're at the Adamson family estate, which is just like an old house that, I don't know, for whatever reason is now just a park. And you can come hang out here if you want. That's cool. Historical site, I guess. There's a little pet cemetery over here. Kinda neat. I thought it'd be bigger, but I guess it makes sense. So yeah, this was actually right on the edge of Port Credit. Which, Port Credit is like all contained within Mississauga, but I don't know how much of its own thing it really is. Port Credit seemed nice. Got a nice little pedestrian bridge here. I'm into that. And then back on into a park along the waterfront again. So far, in terms of biking, we haven't had to go on like a real car traffic heavy street. Oh, this was the bridge that smelled bad. And we're like, yeah, nice. And then kind of get to this intersection and thought maybe we'd have to go on the highway again. But I don't know, I guess this sidewalk is like kind of big enough that it's like, who knows? People are gonna bike on this, people are gonna walk, and apparently park on it. It's kind of a bummer to be along this highway, and we're like going around, clearly just like rich people, private neighborhoods, like in some of them, there's not even the Google Street Views on those roads, kind of nuts, when everywhere else there is. Oh, and then we're gonna go through this marsh boardwalk thing, which I don't know, because of the flood, seems like can't go through here on a bike. And oh well. You can actually see Toronto from this beach. It's like just ultra in the distance there. You can barely see it actually. But yeah, it's probably for the best we didn't go through that marsh. Like I was looking at pictures of it and it looked more like a walking thing. So we're just going around. This is gonna be my one long ultra clip. There's like a section of downhill, gain that speed, and then over this bridge it's flat. That's when you gotta pedal the most. And then uphill, I'm like gonna catch up to the group because they're a little bit ahead of me, but I'm like, yo, the uphill section, that's where you catch up. Yeah. That was fun. So yeah, back to fast cuts. Stopped at this museum just for a little bit, kinda reorient ourselves with the map or whatever. And yeah, keep on going. This is a nice road. Like, it's quiet traffic at least, you know. And kind of a bummer that there's not really a trail here. We're going around some big industrial area. There's a bunch of trucks here. I think it's like a Petro-Canada like shipping yard, gas, like just everything involved with those trucks are involved here. I don't know. But it just looks like a big, ugly pipe area. It's kind of a bummer that it's right next to the lake. Like, I get it, you probably at one point needed ships. Or maybe you still need ships to do stuff, but I don't know. And then this is Lakeside Park, just to the east of that gross pipe town. And then just west of that is the CRH Canada thing. I don't know. It's a cement factory. Kind of cool. But yeah, now we're in Oakville. And yeah, Oakville's the worst. They're like half sidewalk, maybe it was a bike path, ends, and then it's just a road. A long road for like 5 kilometers of no bike trail, thin sidewalk. Like, I guess we could have rode on the sidewalk, but I don't know. And the water grates are shaped in a way that like your tire is gonna get stuck in them if you go over it, especially if you have thin tires. Pretty much Oakville just sucks. And like, sometimes people pass with like lots of distance. Sometimes they like barely move over. It's like, I don't know. Oakville, get your shit together. You know, I thought Oakville had a reputation of being kind of hoity-toity, but they're too broke to afford a bike lane or a bike trail. Like, what's up? So, yeah, I don't know. We're in a little commercial area now of Oakville, and we stopped for a brief lunch, I guess, at Second Cup. You know, I brought a bunch of naan bread and pepperoni sticks, so I'm just gonna eat that. Then we're on our way again. Yeah. Oakville. Come on, man. I thought Oakville was supposed to be nice, not garbage. Look at this. Sorry, excuse for a bike lane. And then, yeah, we're back to just a long stretch of nothing until, oh my god, look at this. I feel like this is Burlington leading into Oakville. Just like somebody had some extra pavement to like leave next to that sidewalk. But now we're actually in Burlington. We stopped here for a bit, ate some popsicles because it's hot. We're feeling the full heat now. And Burlington is the blessed city. After all that, we have a like nearly 8 kilometers of just bike trail. Or just a recreational trail. Like, people were walking along this, so it was nice. Still hot, but what are you gonna do, you know? Hopefully, eventually, trees will grow in along this path. However, I have a feeling they're not gonna do that. They're just gonna mow the whole thing constantly. But whatever. Oh yeah, look at these blessed trees. And yeah, overall, just a nice path. Just goes through the entire like east part of the city until we get to the downtown area. Made a quick stop at Spencer Smith Park. Kind of not sure where we're actually going, and we're pretty close to Hamilton now. This is when Dandy's like, oh, it's only half an hour away. Really, it's more like an hour away. And, yeah. I thought we were gonna go to some castle or something, but now we're routed to a brewery. I don't really want to go to a brewery because I don't drink. And, Adam also doesn't drink because of his stomach problems. So, we're kind of like, I don't know where we're actually going. And, yeah. Crossing over the Burlington Canal lift bridge. Over there is the huge skyway. Which, I didn't know that this small bridge existed. I thought we were gonna go underneath the skyway. And, yeah, now we're in Hamilton officially. Those flowers smell pretty nice. Probably the best smelling part of Hamilton. It's those flowers that no one seems to care about. And, yeah, we went along the beachway for a while. And that was, like, sort of nice. Still ultra hot. Kind of wish we jumped into that lake. Because, damn, it's hot. And I'm really feeling it on this highway. And it's like, what is this? Bike lane in the middle of a highway. Go over this bridge. That was, like, peak heat. And, yeah, I wanted to stop, so just stopped next to this, like, I don't know, auto repair shop or something. And Dandy and Kate did not stop. They're going to that brewery full speed. And we decided to take a break at Tim Hortons, get some AC in. I drank a slushie. Arthur's gone ahead to meet up with Dandy and Kate. Adam and I don't know. We're just gonna go to the GO station, I guess. Or like maybe we're gonna get some food. Like, I don't know. Seemed like they were just gonna go to the brewery, and then we're like, I don't know, man. I feel like this half of the trip not very planned out. So we take a little detour, try to stay on like bike lane-ish areas. Although, I don't know, Hamilton sucks. Like, all these rundown buildings. I don't know. And we were gonna go to a park to rest, like halfway through Hamilton. So we stopped at Tim Hortons Field. You know, we got tricked. Saw that green on the map. We're like, ooh, that'll be a nice park. No. It's just some fucking field. So we hung out in like the only shady spot, which is underneath the stadium. While they're, I don't know, I guess they're preparing for some event. But damn, all that pavement, ultra hot. So yeah, we're getting closer to their downtown. It started to sprinkle rain a little bit. And I was like, we should take the bus before it gets really rainy and bad. But there was already a bike on the rack, so we couldn't both take the bus. But it turned out to be kind of for the best. Like, it didn't really rain more anyways. Now we're at their downtown. Kind of a bad look. They just got an empty lot at their downtown gate. Like, come on, Hamilton. But it was more interesting than the rest of the city. Like, just looking around wise. But we didn't really go to anywhere here. It's like, I don't know what's gonna happen. And, yeah. We're at the Hamilton GO station. I'm looking for a water fountain. There's no water fountain in this station. Like, who designed a building like this and was like, water fountain? No. Vending machines? Yes. So we figured we would just take the bus. Because, yeah, we're going to take the bus back to Union. Because otherwise we'd have to take it to Aldershot and then wait at Aldershot. And it's like there's only 2 bike racks on each bus. So it's like we'd have to go to Aldershot if we were going to go to Aldershot anyways in shifts. Since there's 5 of us. So instead we decided to just get on this one and go to Union. Because I don't know what they're doing. And yeah, we're just like, fuck it, let's get out of this shit town. Anyways, bike racks on a bus, they don't make sense. How does the bike stay on that rack? There's like nothing securing it. Yeah. Hamilton. Thumbs down. Burlington, thumbs up. Pretty much, yeah, just taking the bus back downtown. I guess we missed whatever storm happened, because it looks pretty wet, but other than that little sprinkle, we did not get rained on. It's pretty nice skylines coming back in. I always like riding along the Gardner Express. It's like, I don't know, it's just cool being up high. So yeah, got our bikes off, and we decided to go to Swish LA. So I had a message down to meet us up there, and yeah, we went to Swish LA that I've never been to before.
No orange slice, no soy.
At a university and college. And I got a Shirley Temple, but they didn't bring a little plastic sword with it. I was like, I want that plastic sword. But other than that, Swish LA, always great. Tasted very good. And yeah, Don wanted to get a springform pan to do baking. So we went over to Tap Fong Trading. And yeah, they had exactly the pan. Although I don't know if it was a good price. Anyways, I rode home because I wanted to take a dump. And then I also showered because, you know, it's sweaty. I'm sweaty from that long ride. And yeah, it's getting later. But yeah, went back over to Adam and Don's because Don is like, wanted to make special cheesecake. Well, there's a recipe online about how to make an easy cheesecake. That's kind of different from like a New York style cheesecake. Honestly, it seems more like the Japanese style cheesecake, but like with a lot less effort. Pretty much you just mix up the ingredients and then burn it. We watched the people make other things while we were waiting for it to bake. And then we got some mulberries from the backyard. You know, for the cheesecake. Oh yeah, it's supposed to jiggle like that. And then after waiting like what felt like an hour for it to cool down, you have to wait for it to cool to like room temperature to eat it. This is what it looks like. It was good. So yeah, that was pretty much it for the whole day. I hope you enjoyed watching a long episode. Later, folks.